Hello, everyone. I apologize. I am late. An idiot for a few reasons. The first thing, I also need to put this over here. I got the times wrong for the game today. I planned the West Ham United game for, I think it was like 5 minutes past 8. And obviously today was a similar time. I've got the wrong way round, so I'm a little bit late. I've got the game on. It is Southampton versus Aston Villa. I do apologise. I am late, and I'm just going to tell my Discord that I'm live. So yeah, I've never been late to a YouTube live stream. How you guys doing? What is good? I'm going to turn my brightness down. Hope everyone's had a good day. Aston Villa away at Southampton this afternoon. This evening, whatever you want to call it. I am a fraud. What is up, everyone? I cannot believe I got the times confused, man. I was chilling. I thought, oh, I'm going to be on time. You know, I still had a little bit of time left. Free kick for Aston Villa. And it's straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. So I'm going to very quickly get the lineup. I am so ashamed of myself. I am so ashamed of myself that I forgot to be on time. But I do have absolutely everything ready, and I got the game on now. So yeah, Aston Villa, same old lineup as usual, with the 4-2-3-1. Watkins, Traore, Grealish, Barkley, McGinn, Louise, Target, Mings, Konza, Cash, Martinez. I think it's the same lineup that we've had for a few games now. Southampton with a 4-4-2. Nothing surprising. The only thing I would say is that it's odd to see Theo Walcott in a striker position after so many years on the wing. How you doing, Freddie Bale? What is good? Hello to everyone. So yeah, I'm still just getting a couple of things together. Oops, had that on. Okay, that's what I mean. Okay, we are ready though. We are officially, we're good. You probably saw Newcastle are elite, beating Everton twice. Fair play to Newcastle. I don't think anyone saw that coming. It was good stuff. I gotta say, Callum Wilson, very, very good player, and he's showing his worth. So yeah, Martinez for Villa. Ooh, get away with it. He tried a long kick. I think he miscued it. It went to Louise. He's got it here. He's got Watkins with him on the right hand side. He's found Ollie Watkins. Watkins back to Cash in the overlap. Cash's cross. It's half cleared, only to the edge of the penalty area. Target to McGinn. Villa players a little bit all over the place. Like Ollie Watkins likes to drift over to the wing. We've seen that a lot this season. And you got like Matt Target going quite central there to give the ball to the central midfielders. Ollie Watkins down the far. Hey, here's Cash for Villa. We might end up in the Europa League. It's an interesting question. Like West Ham could potentially be in a European position as well, which is a weird thought, but it's a definite possibility. Tyra Mings for Villa, back to Emi Martinez. I hope not. Being late to watch your own team play. So, as all of you will most likely know, I planned this stream a few days ago for 10 to 8. I'm going to cut myself short as Ollie Watkins has a chance. Watkins! Just past the post. Not far away, left-footed shot, just wide. Fairly decent opportunity, but it's his weaker foot, so I'm not going to criticise too much. And back to my point. So this game was planned for 10 to 8, and the Villa-West Ham game was 5 past 8. And I've got them completely the opposite way around. I thought I had a lot of time and I would have been going live now. That was the plan, but obviously plans don't go that way sometimes. So we are where we are. It's very rough. I'm not joking. When I realised what I've done, it was like 5 minutes ago, and I was in the middle of just getting everything. I didn't have anything set up in the background. It was an absolute mess. So I'm glad to see it's finally back to normal. I'm finally settled. And we've not missed a goal. That was another big thing. I really didn't want to miss a goal. As Danny Ings comes forward for the Southampton. Again, strikers drifting out to the wing to create space for midfielders. I mean, they do have two up front, but I'd never call Walcott an out-and-out forward. I don't think even many Southampton fans would. He's definitely got a decent shot on him. He's got his pace still. But yeah. I don't think anyone here supports Liverpool. I don't think so. Redmond for Southampton. Danny Ings against Louise. Oh, flicks it over Louise. Chance, pulls it back. Shot deflected. Comes back to Ings. And I think that should be a corner. The Southampton players are complaining at a potential penalty here. It's all started from a lovely flick from Danny Ings, actually. With his little flick back heel over Louise. Pulls it back into the middle. Oh, they're saying handball. That would be a penalty. That will be a penalty. Oh, no, it's his chest. No, it is his... Okay, okay, from that angle, they need to show the other angle. Because I'm just seeing it now. Oh. I think it comes off his chest first. VAR will have a look at this. This could be given. Cash saw a penalty given away against Manchester City. I think it hits his chest first. It does hit his hand. But I think it comes off his chest first. It comes off another part of his body. That would be harsh, I think, to give a penalty for that. It's not clean onto his hand, and that's the only respite. I don't think that's a penalty, but it might be. AJ say Metnaka. Okay. We've seen them given. I don't think it should be. It deflects off his... It's his knee. It deflects off his knee onto his hand. At first viewing, it looked like it's hit his body. Like, his stomach. What are they given? Oh, it's a goal kick! Good refereeing, I think. No penalty. Great refereeing. Thank you very much. No penalty. No penalty. The first viewing, it's hard to see until you really see slowed down replays. But at first viewing, it looked like it hit his body and then went out for a corner. What if... Hang on, that should be a corner then. If it hits... It does hit Cash. So that should be a corner? Okay. A chance for Villa at the other end. Ross Barkley. And we will claim a corner from that. Oh my days. The referee is having a bit of a mare here. The Villa players also complaining now as a goal kick has been given. So just to sum that up, like I said, I thought it came off his stomach. It hits his knee and then goes off his knee to his hand. But the way his hand is positioned, it looks like it has come off his stomach. At first, I see why I got confused. But because it's hit his knee first and then gone onto his hand, it's not a penalty. You can't... Football Twitter won't care. Because that should never be given in the first place. As a Villa fan, I wouldn't complain too much over that. If that's going the other end, I would not complain about that. But it's definitely going to be a bit controversial for sure. Barkley going to be good or bad today? We've seen a lot of bad since he's come back, I think. Yeah. I'm hoping for a good performance. He's got fantastic quality in him, but I've just not seen it since he's come back from injury. You don't need Barkley. You got too many midfielders. Free kick for Villa. Grealish to take. Towards Konza. Heads it into the middle towards Barkley. And it will be held by Alex McCarthy. And he bowls it out for Southampton. We've seen James Ward-Prowse play at right back, which is a weird one for me. I can't get my head around that. Here's Romeo for Southampton. It's a good ball forward. Here's Armstrong. Walcott in a quite deep position here to receive the ball, but Southampton, they do play nice passing football, to be quite fair. Just building their way through. Bertrand, who used to play for Aston Villa. That's not a handball, it's ball to hand, exactly. How you doing? I'm doing alright, Nadim. What's good? How are you doing? Is Grealish going to... Yeah, that was good for football Twitter memes, I will say, when he did that. Romeo, good ball to Walcott. Chance of Southampton, cross is deflected, corner to the Saints. Their attacking has definitely caused us some issues today. We got to be careful. That's a great through ball from Romeo. Lovely, perfectly weighted. But Tyrone Mings watched the cross very well, defended it, deflects it out for a corner to Southampton. That is pretty much on a plate for Danny Ings if Mings doesn't get there. Very well defended for Villa. I'm not going to say words that you want me to say. That's weird. Corner to Southampton. I'll get cancelled. I'll say the wrong thing. Taken by Bertrand into the middle. It's another commanding header away from Mings. Romeo, dummy by Ings. Chance. Another cross into the middle. Ings flicks it on. It's kept in play by Redmond. Pulls it back. Armstrong. Good block from Konza. They claim for another handball. Rebounds the edge of the penalty area. Another shot comes in. Hits his own man. Romeo again on the third rebound. Puts it wide this time. Penalty should have been like. How did VAR not give that? It hits his knee first. It's on the borderline. But like, if it's come off his knee and onto his hand, it's not really fair. Like, if that's your team, would you be happy with that? Like, no, come on. If that's so Harrison, you're a Chelsea fan, right? Say that's Rudiger. That's come off Rudiger's knee and onto his hand, and it's given. You'd be so upset. McGinn with a long ball forward. It's a great pass. It's Grealish with a heavy touch, but he takes it forward. It's going to work well for him. Jack Grealish on the byline. Grealish cross towards Watkins. It's too much for him, and it's going to go out for a goal kick. That was a good opportunity that Jack Grealish has wasted, which you don't see very often, to be quite fair. It was a lovely long ball from John McGinn, and it was actually Grealish's very poor touch. But it did work well for him. He got him in the right position. Anyway, cuts in on his right foot. Cross towards Watkins. It's so high. Far too high. And it will be a goal kick to Southampton. That won't happen because Rudiger would be on the bench. Leeds versus Liverpool, G. My team's ahead of you. To be fair, the table means nothing until all 38 games have been played. How many times have we seen it? I remember Blackpool, in their first year in the Premier League, up until halfway through, they were 10th. You know, the table means nothing until all 38 games are played. The away kit is nice. The shorts, I don't like the light blue shorts. I like the away kit though. It's pretty pink. The team I support, probably the happiest fans in the league right now. Wait, who do you support? Wait, surely not. Surely not. Well, there's not a lot of teams. There's not a lot of teams that are happy right now. I think the happiest team in the league right now is probably West Ham. West Ham is such a nice position right now. Even Man City, they're only winning 1-0. VAR should go out. I like VAR. It's often run by idiots. Long ball forward towards Watkins. It's very well watched by Stevens. Interesting, no Vestergaard today for Southampton. He's injured apparently. There's a big miss for them. I remember when we played these at Villa Park, he was their best player. Easily their best player. Commanding defender. Arguably one of the reasons why they are where they are on the table. Villa, as things stand, if it is a draw, we would go above Chelsea into 9th. Below Arsenal would be on 30 points. But as if buts and maybe, we should have won against Burnley, but I'm not going there. Ward-Prowse for Southampton. He's had to go back to I've just had a mind blank. McCarthy. I couldn't think of his name. I was going to say Martinez, but I was like, that's our keeper. Redmond for Southampton. It's got Armstrong with him. Villa got quite a few players back defensively. I think we're just trying to see it out. Another lovely through ball to Redmond. Cross into the middle. Defended by Konza. Smashed away from Cash. A little bit of miscommunication there because I think Emi Martinez was about to claim that. It's fine, Villa. We get away with it, and Jack Grealish has the ball past the halfway line for Villa. Watkins in the middle with Barkley. He takes on Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse does tackle him. And he's well defended from the makeshift right back there. He's a central midfielder playing at fullback. He's doing all right. Everyone knows him as the free kick man. West Ham. Yeah, I was going to say, West Ham, literally, I can't think of a happier team right now. What's up, mate? How you doing? Thodorus, what's good? West Ham winning tomorrow versus Liverpool. Antonio will destroy Nathan Phillips. Oh, Alexander Arnold, sorry. And my brain's a complete mess. Jordan Henderson. I think it's a possibility. This is the right time to play Liverpool when they're just a little bit off the... They're a bit off the form, aren't they? So I think it's a good time to play Liverpool. A little bit rattled recently. Although they did beat Spurs, but, you know, you don't get a medal for beating Spurs these days. So it might inject a little bit of confidence in them, but they're still not great right now. Jesse Lingard. Jay Lings. I cannot believe Jay Lings is a West Ham player now. I will be live for Villa versus West Ham as well, which is our next game. Barkley for Villa. Traore on the right wing for Aston Villa. Traore, lovely link-up play with Barkley. Barkley has Cash with him. Southampton defending very deep. Barkley's forced all the way into the corner flag. 3 Southampton players on him. Still finds a pass to Cash. Cash goes backwards to Konza. See, I wouldn't have gone backwards there because he worked the ball so well. Mings. Bit casual. Tries to take on Ings. Finds Konza. Konza to Cash. Cash with a long ball forward. And he's going to find Grealish. Grealish is offside anyway. McCarthy put it out of play just in case. And it will be a free kick to Southampton. Liverpool, I think, will start winning after... Yeah, I think that it might boost their confidence a little bit. It's a rough one to try and guess right now because West Ham are in their form of their life. And Liverpool are capable of winning any game, I think. I just realised Villa's best moment was against my... Oh dear. Liverpool have no good centre-backs. True. Matip's injured now as well. Oh, lovely flick from Romeo away from McGinn. He's won a free kick. A little heel flick that got him away from McGinn there. Very clever. Free kick to Southampton again. Said Benrahma, love the lives, keep up the hard work. I appreciate that. All the support. Say hard work, and I was actually late to our stream today. So, but no, I'll make sure I'll be 100,000%. 100,000% on time for West Ham. It's the first live stream I've ever been a little bit late on. But it's fine. I haven't missed a goal and haven't missed anything. Cross for Southampton. An early ball towards Danny Ings, and Cash just got to the ball first before Ings. If he doesn't get there, I think that's 1-0 Southampton. A lovely early ball that caught me off guard. It was played out to the right wing by, I think, Nathan Redmond, and then an early ball into the middle. Cash does so well there. That was absolutely beautiful. The defending, honestly, is insane. If Lampard was still at Chelsea, then West Ham would have lost Rice and placed at his 10th. Rice isn't that important to West Ham. I think he's a great player, but they're not a one-man team. You know, they've got Michail Antonio. They've got a lot of good players. Corner comes in to the near post, flicked on. John McGinn smashes away. People cannot underestimate West Ham. And it would be very naive to say there would be a lower without one player. Mason Mount, a little bit overrated right now. A little bit overrated. He's a good player, but in terms of English prospects right now, probably the lower tier. In truth, I know you won't say that, but all the England players coming in, he's better than like Calvin Phillips, I think. I think Phillips is the most overrated player in terms of English prospects coming through. They call him the Yorkshire Pirlo, but I've never seen a game that he's actually played well in. So I'm not sure about that. Souček, amazing player right now. What is he eating for breakfast? That man is a goal scoring machine at CDM. Benrahma, Bowen, Antonio Fornells. It's a lot of firepower in that team. Souček is an incredible player right now. I think he's fast tracking his way to player of the season. Like, not literally player of the season, but like in the team of the year. So what CDM would you put ahead of him right now? Name me one. Because he's a defensive threat and scores goals. What else do you want from a CDM? He's going to score more goals than strikers this year. Football Twitter back here goes better than Souček. Yeah, Football Twitter is the cesspit. Oh, a heavy touch from Tyrone Mings. He just about gets away with it. It'll be a throw to Aston Villa. Again, it's a little bit sluggish from Villa defensively. Loose passes here and there. We've not really we've not been caught out too much, but it's definitely a worry because that easily could have led to an opportunity. Mings goes long towards Traore. He looked offside to me. The flag hasn't gone yet. I think it has now. Yeah, I thought so. See, I'm that good. I'm that good at offside. I know that without looking. I knew he's just a little bit offside. He made his run a little bit too early. He tried to get. It's a good idea. If he timed it well, it would have been great. He ran between the two centre halves and put pressure on the fullback, which is what you want to do as a winger if you want to cut outside. But his timing wasn't perfect. That's the only thing I'd say. I may be playing George. Yeah, Rice is quite good. I think Rice and Souček work very well together as well. When we did play West Ham, I felt we deserved to beat them in truth. I mean, even the West Ham fans should agree. Like we were quite good that day. It's just we didn't really take our chances. We missed a penalty and then had a goal wrongly ruled out for VAR. So and then we've had loads of games like this, so I could go on all day. Redmond, edge of the box, tackle from McGinn. It will go back to Redmond. Will he recycle the ball? It's been pushed out really out wide to the wing by Louise. Brilliant defending from Villa, and it'll be a throw in on the halfway line. Don't solo queue a cross play off. I'm literally 4 pips down. It's a nightmare. I'm not solo queuing on DVD without crossplay. It's I don't want to do without crossplay because all the killers are rank 1. Grealish diving a lot. Can I stop seeing Grealish diving stuff? Every single comment about Grealish these days is he's a diver. He wins fouls. Like there's been one occasion I can think of that he's actually dived. And I'll admit, I think it was actually in that West Ham game he dived. But every other time, he gets the contact and goes down. Like, he if you're gonna put a tackle in and not win the ball, then it's a foul. Simple. Southampton take a free kick quickly. Armstrong to the byline. Low ball into the middle. It's just kept out by Emi Martinez. I think he was going wide anyway. Or maybe in line with the post. But he dealt with it, and Villa survive. Southampton passed it between them. Douglas Luiz with an interception. Romeu, he slips over, and Jack Grealish gets the ball off him. Grealish is then fouled on the halfway line, and it'll be a free kick to Aston Villa. Very good from Jack Grealish. It was Bednarek with a miscued pass, which put Romeu under a bit of pressure there. And then Romeu and Armstrong together both fouled Grealish on the halfway line. He spends the money he would have spent. Oh dear. The Villa agenda, the Grealish agenda is insane. I've seen a lot of because Grealish obviously is employed by Villa. There's a lot of just even Villa agenda that the Villa players dive a lot. And other than Grealish, we don't go down too much, to be fair. Maybe Trezeguet. Trezeguet does tumble a little bit. But I do think it's genuinely Grealish. How you doing, Miguel? What's good? Konza for Villa. Lovely switch play out wide to Jack Grealish. Grealish with Barkley. And a sprinting run from Matt Target with him. Stilled Grealish against Ward-Prowse by the corner flag. And he'll win a throw-in for Aston Villa. Literally as close to corner flag as you can get. 26 minutes played, still goalless at St Mary's. And it'll be Matt Target to take for Villa. We're doing okay. I think they've been the better team, in truth. I think they've dominated us in parts. But, you got to take your chances as, well, we know now against Burnley. Tyrone Mings for Villa. Ooh. I think it went out of play. I think it's going to be another throw-in for Aston Villa. The referee had to intervene. Yeah, it will be. It came off a Southampton player and went out of play. Throw to Watkins, tries to take it down in the box. He's tackled. Target wins it back, but loses the ball to Nathan Redmond. Lovely ball forward. Again, it's headed away from Mings. A little bit scrappy now. Target even loses the ball and wins it back off Romeu. Villa, another long ball forward from McGinn towards Watkins, and he nearly found it. It's very scrappy. Both teams giving the ball away every few seconds, and it'll be another throw into Aston Villa. So it's basically like that phase of play didn't happen. We've just got another throw in the exact same position. So very scrappy. Bruno Fernandes, Pogba bust up in the changing rooms. I've not heard anything about that. I think all the anti-Pogba stuff happened, and then he started playing well, and then it's all dropped again, like it didn't happen. Everyone was against Pogba, and now he started to play well. It's all ignored, like it didn't happen. You know, virtually every United fan wanted him to go until his form picked up out of nowhere. I think it started with again, it's West Ham. I think he started with his goal against West Ham. A lovely ball forward. I'll tell you what, McGinn's ball forwards today have been fantastic. It's towards Grealish. Had to be very well defended. Puts them under a lot of pressure. Romeu for Southampton. Just have Redmond with him, but he'll go back to Ryan Bertrand. That's to really think then. Bednarek for Southampton. They're passing it between themselves defensively. We're not really pressing them. We're just keeping out of line. Yeah, we're really not pressing them. Armstrong for Southampton. Inside the Villa half. You'll go back towards the left back, Ryan Bertrand. Oh, this is great passing for Southampton, really. Armstrong, Traore helping to defend for Villa. Armstrong, he cuts inside into the middle here. Clips it to the far post. And it's very easily caught by Martinez with good idea, but poor execution. And just like that, Emi Martinez, the same thing, throws it out to Grealish, and it was a poor touch from him. It'll be a throw into Southampton. Poor from Villa. We have the opportunity to, we get the ball back. We could counter-attack Southampton. They put bodies forward, and then we give it away. Within literal seconds, we give them a throw-in. Very poor from Villa. Not good enough. We're starting to lose our flow a little bit. Walcott. He'll go backwards. Romeu. It's 80% of the ball has been in the Southampton half so far. Bertrand for Southampton. He's got players out wide. He finds Ings. Danny Ings. Romeu. Loads of players coming forward for Southampton now. Romeu skips past the tackle. Louise finds Armstrong. Chance for Southampton. Armstrong pulls it back to the edge of the box. Shot from Bertrand, and it's the side netting for Southampton. Very nearly 1-0 there. It's too easy. Douglas Luiz has been a little bit poor today. And that's not good enough at all. It's a lovely pullback for the shot for Bertrand. But all that started because Luiz not being strong enough in a tackle. Dribbled past by Romeu far too easily. And Villa, we do get away with it, but it isn't good enough. Still, half an hour play, still goalless. Villa yet to have a shot on goal, I think. I can't think of one. I'm going to double check that. Just for the... Apparently we've had one, but I really don't remember having one. It has been pretty much all Southampton. We've had possession of the ball here and there, but it's not been good enough. It's been a little bit too easy for them at times. Bertrand, it's a throw into Southampton. We cleared it long and then gave the ball away again. So they have another opportunity to build up play like they do from the back. We've not pressed them, so it's been very easy for them. Armstrong for Southampton. He's been forced backwards a little bit and he has to lay it off to Bednarek just the edge of the box. And he's gone back to his own goalkeeper. McCarthy to Romeu. Good Villa press finally, and we get a throw in. That's good. That's much better from Aston Villa. The first bit of pressing, it was McCarthy and Romeu under pressure from Barkley, Watkins and Traore, really pushing the Southampton backline into the corner, and they gave a silly throwing away for Villa. Jack Grealish tries to clip a pass to target, and he gives the ball away, and then Grealish gives a foul away to Romeu. Not been the best game for Jack Grealish today so far. That's another silly foul. How you doing, Dragon of the West? What's good? It'll be a free kick to Southampton. A little bit poor from Villa. A little bit poor. We pressed well there. We got the throw in that we wanted. Put them under pressure, but then we don't do anything with it. when we play some top quality sides, we do look poor. Again, we pressing Southampton. This time they don't want it. They're reluctant to give a throw-in away. McCarthy on the ball for Southampton. He'll go diagonally towards Armstrong. Good takedown, but it's a good tackle from Cash. He'll be a throw-in to Aston Villa again. No, sorry, to Southampton. It was Cash that cleared. He tackled him and the ball went up for a throw-in. Another header away from Cash. Barkley, Watkins now for Villa. Tackle from Bertrand to Romeo. A lovely flick pass from Walcott. Southampton look to counter-attack Villa. Romeo on the halfway line. He's got Armstrong quite free here because Bertrand Traore is not really tracking back well for Villa. He doesn't see him and he instead goes backwards. See, I saw that. Bertrand Traore is quite far up and he's been caught out a few times this season from high position. Alan Saint-Maximin had more of an impact in 23 minutes than Dominic Calvert-Lewin did in 90. He still scored a lot of goals this season, to be fair, Dominic. But he hasn't. I don't think he's scored that many recently. Walcott, edge of the box for Southampton. Out wide, pulls it back into the middle to Nathan Redmond here. On his left foot, good block from John McGinn sliding in. And then no one there to press for Villa. So they get it back with Armstrong. He's inside the box now, beats McGinn. Lays it off to Bertrand. Pulls it back into the middle from Diallo. His cross is headed away. A lovely header away from Bertrand Traore. But again, it's recycled for Southampton. Their line is quite high, so their defenders are soaking up the clearances and giving it back to their midfielders for them to just recycle the ball, put more crosses in, put Villa under pressure. And we're struggling a little bit with it. We do force them all the way back to McCarthy. He's come quite far off his line. But Southampton still keep the ball. McCarthy will get it back again as Watkins put pressure this time on Bednarek. Here is Stevens for Southampton. Yeah, he hasn't scored. No, I didn't think he had. He hasn't scored in a long time. Again, we're at the point where we either intensely press or we keep our shape. And right now we're keeping our shape. It is very slow football. Romeo, back to Armstrong. He's had probably most of the ball. Armstrong for Southampton. Redmond. Armstrong again. It'll be a free kick to Southampton. Bertrand Traore with a foul on Nathan Redmond. A little needless. He tries to win the ball. It's a striker's tackle. It's just a bit rash. Nowhere near the ball. But the aggressiveness is there, but not the idea. Walcott attacking Villa. No foul given. It's a chance for Armstrong. It's full kindly for him. Armstrong pulls it back into the middle, and it's absolutely blazed over by Romeo, and that's one to watch. That is a woeful shot. That one's gone off the camera. All that started from Walcott is every Villa player seemed to stop still, as I think we expected the referee to give a free kick. And when the referee waved it away, the ball seemed to squirm its way to the far post to Armstrong, and his pullbacks have been fantastic. He did another great one there to Romeo, and this time he absolutely sliced it over the bar. I have not seen that. I'll try and look for that. I know he does a lot of showboat type stuff, Saint-Maximin. I've seen his compilations before of like 1v1 dribbles with players. That's probably his biggest strength, to be honest, is dribbling. Konza, good strength on Konza under pressure from Redmond. He clears the ball long. Watkins took it off his chest, but another good tackle. Diallo, it breaks play very well for Southampton. Again, a foul has been played on. It's Armstrong against Konza. Villa at 6s and 7s. Walcott nearly slips over and he's actually offside. I didn't see the offside there, to be quite fair. But it will be a free kick to Aston Villa. Southampton have had so many chances, but they've not done enough. They've had no shots on target. Villa have had one shot in the game, and neither team have hit the target yet. And we're coming up to half time. It's been very poor from a Villa perspective. Very nearly. Southampton have had so many chances. We're very lucky that it's 0-0 right now. But we have had a lot of games, to be fair. We keep playing every 3 days. So we're struggling for fitness, really. Martinez goes long towards Watkins, who flicks ahead of Ron. Cleared away from danger. It's just a little bit of tennis right now going on. It's like tackle, 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 tackle. Long ball forward, long ball forward, long ball forward. Grealish, lovely back heel to target, and he tries to give it back to Jack Grealish. But then Bednarek comes from his centre-back position. Villa take a throw in quickly. Jack Grealish on the byline. Target, ball into middle. Watkins chance. Watkins! Great save, McCarthy. What a chance for Aston Villa. Out of nowhere. We've had nothing in this game going for us. We've done nothing, created nothing. Suddenly, from a quick throw-in, Jack Grealish received the ball on the byline. He pulls the ball back into the middle. Watkins has the shot, takes a deflection, nearly sends the ball into the bottom right-hand corner. It's a great save from McCarthy. And Villa nearly had an undeserved 1-0 lead, in truth. Grealish for Villa again. He finds Watkins again on that left wing. And Watkins, he nearly won a corner, but Romeo defended well. And will have to take the throw-in instead. That was an explosion out of nowhere. Out of absolutely nowhere. Nearly 1-0 to Aston Villa. Target to Watkins. He'll get it back. Ollie Watkins. Tyrone Mings. Oh, lovely little flick from McGinn. Great passing from Villa. Grealish now. Again on that left wing. Grealish cross. It's a good one. It's towards Watkins. Header away. That was brilliantly defended, I think, by Bertrand. And the disaster of a cross from Douglas Luiz. Oh dear. That has put a cemented end to that Villa attack. A very woeful cross. He's been the worst player, I think, for Villa today. And I'm not often a critic for Douglas Luiz. I'm usually the man to say how well he's played or how much he's done for Villa. But that was a terribly woeful attempt of a cross. Same Maximin dribbling and controlling the ball, different gravy. The cross there was awful. Was awful. But for the first time today, we've actually shown a little bit of life. You know, we've not really seen it. Another long ball forward. Southampton thought they kept it in play, but it has gone up for throwing to Aston Villa inside their own half. Despite all the possession they've had, all the chances they've had, Villa are the only team to have a shot on target. Watkins very nearly scored, I think, for the third game running. Yes, Newcastle. Yeah, it would have been the third game running with the Newcastle header. Long ball forward from Barkley. He's found Grealish well. Grealish first time cross. Barkley! Yes! 1-0 Aston Villa! And it's Ross Barkley with the header. What a header that is! It's pinpoint from Jack Grealish. And it's such a well-planted header from Barkley. It was I mistakenly said, I think it was a Matt Target through ball. It was. Matt Target found Grealish. Grealish one-touch cross into the middle. Barkley, bang! 1-0. Lovely header. Perfectly placed. It's a difficult header as well. It's a difficult one because he has to run into the position. He's not... So a lot of strikers are firmly planted and they have to jump. He has to run to the header. And it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. And Villa do take a lead against the run of play, in truth. Because it's been all Southampton for 35, 40 minutes of this game. And we had that odd chance from Watkins that was saved. And suddenly that's really turned the tie on its head. And it's an absolutely fantastic header from Ross Barkley. I thought it was Barkley with the through ball, but it was Matt Target. And I should have known, really. It's a fantastic header. Fantastic. 1-0 Aston Villa. And of all... Barkley with a header. Sounds very odd me saying that. I don't think I've ever seen him score a headed goal. And Barkley has it again for Aston Villa. Southampton give it away cheaply. He's found Watkins. Edge of the box. Ollie Watkins. Blocked. He's got it back. Still Watkins. Left foot. Good save, McCarthy. Out of nowhere, Villa nearly had another goal there. If the decision-making was a little bit better, because Southampton had two players back there. Barkley found Watkins. His first touch wasn't great. He settled himself well. Tried to go for a far corner curling shot. That was well defended, to be fair, from Bednarek. And then it did rebound back to his left boot, but he didn't get the cleanest of shots away. We look a little bit more lively now. Another good tackle from Cash. And Traore takes it forward for Villa. Again, Cash is now making a run on the overlap. Traore's found him. Chance for Villa. Cash. Early ball. It's blocked brilliantly. That defending is fantastic from Southampton. As Matty Cash, I think he rushed the cross there because he had loads of room. Grealish, he's won the ball on the halfway line of Villa. We'll build it back up defensively. Now, Cash had so much room. And he tried like a low ball. And he was brilliantly defended. I think it was that man again, Bednarek. He's single-handedly helping Southampton here. Brilliantly defended from Southampton. But they seem to very cheaply give the ball away in the middle. And when they do that, they're very exposed. What an end to the half this has been. From the 10 games... Now, I already knew about this stat prior to this game, but it's come up on Sky, so I might as well say. The 10 games that we've had, where we have taken the lead, we have won every single one, bar one of them, which was a draw. Every single game. Which is pretty damn impressive. But we also have, on the negative spin to that, I think bar every game other than one, every time we've gone a goal down, we've ended up losing. The Burnley one. Yeah, no, it was 9 wins and 1 loss, yeah. The Burnley game is the only game where we've taken a 1-0 lead and lost. Yeah, and it was the one where we've gone a goal down. And it was Chelsea, it was the only team we picked up a point. A long shot from Redmond, took a deflection. Nearly found its way to Ings. Cash got there first, clears it to the halfway line. It's going to be kept in play by Stevens for Southampton. I think they'll be a little bit perplexed, really, as to why they're a goal down at half time. So it's coming up very close now to half time. It's still 1-0 to Aston Villa. I don't think they've done much wrong. I really don't. If you're looking at that individual moment, they could have got out to Grealish quicker. And Barkley had loads of room to head the ball in. I don't know where Stevens and Bednarek were split. I think they were trying to defend Ollie Watkins. No one really expected Ross Barkley to head the ball in. Or to even... They must have saw him, though. I find that very odd, because the team that has defended so well today. You know, we've been really restricted to few opportunities today. And we just caught them napping. Another assist for Jack Grealish, by the way. For anyone who's got him in your FPL, it's another goal contribution for Jack Grealish. Traore nearly picks up the loose ball there as Villa. It was an Ollie Watkins. It was a Emi Martinez drilled long goal kick, as he usually does, which puts teams under pressure, and we nearly got an attack from it. Southampton have the ball. 1 minute of added time shown. We've got 30 seconds of the first half left. Bertrand for Southampton, out wide to Armstrong. Armstrong to Redmond, it's a good pass. Louise has to be tight to Redmond. Redmond's forced all the way back, goes backwards to to Bertrand. So we've got Bertrand Traore, and then Ryan Bertrand. And it's really hard, because they play on the same side. It's difficult for my head sometimes, if I'm really in a rush. Stevens for Southampton. Where on earth were the defenders on the Watkins chance? Burnley as well, but that's 2. That's half time for Aston Villa. We do lead by 1-0 out of absolutely nowhere, in truth. The goal came from a Jack Grealish cross. It was like a half volley cross from a through ball from Matt Target. And Ross Barkley came from absolutely nowhere to plant his header into the bottom corner. It was a perfect header. And it ends the half, and it was ending like before that. If take that chance away, say it doesn't go in, or say heads it over to the bar, I would say it was a poor first half for Villa, because we haven't created much at all. We've been quite poor, in truth. But we've had opportunities, few and far between. Ollie Watkins had that chance, but it's been mainly Southampton, and we've not done enough. Where on earth for the Southampton defenders on the Watkins chance? Burnley as well. See, I do have a bad feeling about this game because of how badly that we have played. I don't think we've done enough. You know, other than that opportunity, what have we really done? We had one chance prior to that, which was an Ollie Watkins shot that was kept out. by Alex McCarthy through a deflection. Other than that, we've not really created anything, and it's a little bit of an issue, really. I'm going to check Twitter to see what everyone's saying. I think the reaction will be pretty much the same. I'm going to make one quick change because obviously I was late to this, which was the score background. I'm going to change the file for that to my original one. There we go. Just a little bit more smooth, and I'm going to move it a little bit higher up as well. There we go. But yeah, it is 1-0 to Aston Villa. Well, when you went a goal up in the Burnley match, yeah, exactly. So we can't get ahead of ourselves. That is a very good thing to actually mention. The Burnley game, we looked even more comfortable than what we did today as well, which is a bit worrying because we have defensive problems. We have mistakes in us. Tyrone Mings seems to have a mistake a game recently. So I'm not comfortable at all. And this can very easily slip away. And any credit I give now could all be gone by the second half. And, we could be 3-1 down. We deserve to be losing, in truth. The penalty arguably should have been given. I think it was I can't make my mind up over it. It does hit his knee first, but I'm really trying to think. If that's going for Villa, how upset would I be that it wasn't given? And I'm going to see what the cesspit of football Twitter is right now. So I'm going to go on Southampton's Twitter first. So I'm really interested to see how they're going to react to that. All right, I've seen a bit, George. So it's just Villa fans on their page. Someone posted a GIF from Ahmed Al-Mohammadi. The audacity. Mike Dean needs castrating. Yeah, they're going to be upset, I think, with the decision. Vestergaard out injured as well is a big thing for Southampton. I think that was helped us today because I remember in the reverse fixture, Vestergaard was probably their best defender. He scored a header as well against us. He was an absolute man mountain, and without him, I think they're not as good as possibly they could be. I didn't know he was actually injured prior to the game. They've got how many players out injured? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 players out injured. I remember when we had a large injury list like a while back, but now we only have Wesley and apparently Courtney House with a foot injury currently out. But Vestergaard and Walker Peters, 2 big defensive players for Southampton, both out, and it was very poor defensively when they conceded. If they had Vestergaard there, if they had Walker Peters there, it's the reason why James Ward-Prowse is playing out of position, and it came through that right hand side. Would they have conceded that goal? We'll never really know, but it's definitely a thought for them. Looking at more replies. Cheers VAR and officials ruining my night. Imagine my shock. Heads up, lads, we've been robbed by a corrupt FA. I'm actually so fuming. Wow. A lot of it is aimed towards VAR, but there's yeah. Damn. This will, I think, eventually lead to a Southampton win. I'm really struggling to see Villa winning this one. You have to earn your wins. To be honest, we've had a lot of games where we've deserved to win and haven't. So it would be nice to have the reverse side of that because we've not really seen it. I can't think of a game that we've won that we haven't really deserved to win. Looking at the replay for the goal now is a switch ball from Luiz. He found target. He took it off his chest. Clip ball forward to Jack Grealish. Grealish one-touch cross. Perfectly weighted towards Barkley. That is just world-class. That is a world-class cross from Jack Grealish. And, you'd expect Ollie Watkins heading that in. But he had no intent for Watkins. It was nowhere near him. He knew Barkley was coming in. And it was a perfectly planted header. Lovely goal. Deserved. 1-0 lead for Villa. See, I'm looking at the Villa replies. Undeserved, but yeah, I do feel a little bit bad for them. But we've had so many of these games. So many of these games go against us. Midfield doing Watkins' job. What a waste of money is. Oh, a Newcastle fan on the Villa page. No idea why. Jack Grealish is England's best winger. It's not even for debate. It's yeah. It is undeserved. I think there'd be a lot of people, a lot of Villa fans complaining. Football is, it's got a lot of fickle fans watching and stuff like that. And if that one moment doesn't happen, are all these people gonna come on and say all these things? I don't think so. Because even prior to that, Grealish didn't have the best of games. I mentioned before, he's gave the ball away a few times. He's made fouls a little bit soft, but he's given fouls away in the halfway line. He gave a foul away when we had an attacking opportunity. He gave it away on the left wing. He hasn't had the best of games, but that was a superb cross, and that'll be the only thing people will remember from this game. So, especially if it remains 1-0, everyone will forget everything prior to the actual cross, because the cross itself was pretty damn perfect. The actual half-time tweet, we're playing the Burnley way. The top comment is, we're playing the Burnley way but with fans. Wow. Yeah, it is true. We're quite defensive and it undeserved. We've literally took the evidence from the Burnley game and said, okay, the team who deserved to win didn't, so let's play like them. And it's worked. It has worked so far. I was surprised that it wasn't going to be given by VAR, because we've had so many go against us. But if we win this game, it makes up for the times that we haven't. But like I said, half-time is Southampton 0, Aston Villa 1. If I'm going to... Because I didn't do a match prediction like I usually do today. If I'm going to predict something, I would say that we're going to lose 2-1. I'm not very optimistic, I know. But I just can't really see it. Unless we pick up our performance. Maybe we'll get more confidence from the game, the fact that we are winning. But I just know we've got too many mistakes in us. They've already had chances that they haven't taken. But it's not been because we've defended well. It's because they've missed their opportunities. If anyone in chat wants to give a prediction, feel free. But I do think it will most likely lead to a loss. This is a very good side, and they've made us look like kids at times. It's just funny seeing all the reactions to this. Villa fans, honestly, on Twitter, I think are the best. Very, very funny. But yeah, at least a lot of the things I've said have come out on Twitter, so I know I'm not losing my mind or I've got a wrong, I mean, anyone can have an opinion, but it's at least mine is the majority opinion that we haven't played well, but we've got away with it. In truth, and my reaction to the goal was good. So if you do want to see that, you can always rewind. I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. We're gonna make subs for this game. It's usually the same. We need to make subs earlier. That's the first one. That's the first thing, because we make subs with like 5-10 minutes to go. I think we need to start making subs a little bit earlier, because players just seem to be a bit more tired. The biggest one, I think, right now, Traore just doesn't defend enough. And I think if we put on Al Ghazi, or even Al Mohammadi, because he is a fullback at the end of the day, if we put him on the wing, he would actually know how to defend. I know he's not the quickest, and he's not the most inspiring winger, but say the 70th minute, still 1-0, you kind of want to protect what you have. So, just picture the game still going the same way, Southampton having more of the chances. Villa, we're not holding on, but we're not creating much. Bring on Al Mohammadi. I'm pretty sure we've got him on the bench. We usually do every game. Probably should make sure that we do have him on the bench before I say bring on Al Mohammadi, and we've left him in Birmingham. So yeah, Heaton, Al Mohammadi, Taylor, Engels, Trezeguet, Nakamba, Davis, Sanson, and El Ghazi. I don't know if Sanson's going to be ready to play. Possibly you could bring him on as well. Maybe I think he should come on perhaps for the last 10 minutes. He's not long been in Birmingham, but he's got to get some match fitness. So I think he'll most likely come on anyway. But I'd say bring him on for the last 10 minutes. Davis, I don't want to see come on. I'd rather have Heaton up front coming on. In truth, I just do not get any inspiration from that man. I don't think he hasn't scored for Villa in a very, very long time. The subs would most likely be Sanson, Al Ghazi, Al Mohammadi. Or arguably Trezeguet. I think Trezeguet's work rate possibly might make him as good as Al Ghazi to bring on. But those are definitely some options. We just need to make them early because we don't make subs. We refuse to make subs. And at the Burnley game, for example, they made 3 subs before we made 1, which is completely crazy. Like they have 3 players more fit than us. Ignore everything else. There's 3 players who aren't tired. And we didn't make a single one. I think the first time we made subs was when we went was at 2-2, and then we made another one at 3-2. So we didn't actually make a sub at all until it was too late, pretty much. It's not good enough. Not good enough at all. So yeah. I have a quick roundup actually of the Premier League today before I go on to anything else, because we've had a lot of games in the Premier League today. The shock one, Newcastle beat Everton, I think has caught a few people off guard. Newcastle obviously playing poorly. Seems to be like every time a manager is on the verge of a sack, they play like prime Barcelona. I don't understand. You got Callum Wilson scoring 2 very, very good goals, of an outstanding header, and he took like a weird touch and still managed to score for his second goal as well. Everton, a team that everyone thought possibly could win the league, is now 7th in the table. How times change in a matter of a couple months. And then following from that, you got Palace beating Wolves, another game for Wolves fans to kind of just meh over. It's another one where I think Nuno is slowly drifting towards the sack. I'm quite surprised he hasn't kind of already got it. I think the results from there have been so poor this season. I can have a look at their Twitter actually, and just to see what their fans are saying. Because I remember at the West Brom game, they wanted him to go, and they've not improved. Yeah, it's time to go. The top comment is a Claude Arsenal fan TV meme. Signings need to be made. 5 at the back needs to be banned forever. It's embarrassing. Cannot go on. We'll actually get relegated. Adama Traore hasn't had a goal or an assist in the Premier League in 20 appearances. Ivan Cavallero has done more. Say no more. I did not realise how bad that was. Adama doesn't have a goal or an assist this season. That man is a very beefy Dan James right now. Like, I mean, I knew his stats weren't fantastic last season, but there was still, you could compare them with a couple of players in his position. It'd look okay, or some people would say look beyond stats for like a performance. But 20 games and no goal contributions at all. That's pretty damn poor. I imagine there's even a goalkeeper this season that has an assist. I'm pretty sure. That would be a great comparison if anyone let me know about that. Man City 1, Sheffield United 0. Another goal kind of game for Man City. They dominate teams. They're not scoring many goals, but they get away with it. And obviously West Brom drew 2-2 at Fulham. Arsenal and Man United 0-0. We've kicked off the second half. Southampton 0, Aston Villa 1. All the hyped up games have been 0-0, I swear. And again, Arsenal, Man United, another hyped up game has ended 0-0. It is a curse. Every time there's like a big game, Sky really blow it up, or BT blow it up, it just turns into a very boring affair. We have Villa this time kicking from right to left, kicking towards where the away stand would be if there were fans in the ground. Will be a throw into Southampton straight away as Emi Martinez clears the ball out of play. I'm interested to see how Southampton will react at half time, because they haven't done much wrong, but it is football and it's down to individual moments. So Will they keep up their intensity? Will they put more players forward? Will they not be as intense and just wait for the opportunity? Because they could do that as well. There's so many avenues that they could take right now. They're not getting dominated in the game. And that's the best thing, really, when you're losing a game, is that you can still dominate it. Because, you know, when you go a goal down to a really big club, the idea is counter-attack, which is still quite rough because you have like 30% of the ball, which is really not a lot when you have to score goals. But we are probably going to allow them to still have most of the ball. There was a point today where they had 80%. I think it was like 20 minutes specifically. They had 80% of the ball. Villa do win a second ball from Emi Martinez clearance. Bertrand Traore laid it off to Cash. Southampton have a lot of players forward, so Villa very, very comfortable will go backwards. Tyrone Mings now with Matt Target with him, but we'll go back to Martinez. Clears long to the halfway line. It's flicked. Oh, okay, so Barkley tries to flick header there to Grealish, which was poor. Southampton get a bit lucky with a ricochet. Diallo again goes long, and it'll be a goal kick to Villa. So Diallo, he breaks play well, but his passing isn't that clean in truth. And it's very easy for Villa. Emi Martinez, I don't want to say time wasting, but he's not the quickest to take this goal kick in truth. We still have a very long second half, and I wouldn't suggest any team do that because that can easily backfire. Southampton scored 2 goals very early, then stuff like that, you know, they go against you. I've seen it before. John McGinn's dribbled past too easily by Romeo. A big chance for Southampton. Danny Ings has Diallo with him. Southampton, lovely triangle passing. Diallo, cross. It's well defended by Konza. It will be a corner to Southampton. Konza complaining to Emi Martinez, I think, that he didn't come and collect that. Lovely play from Southampton. One touch passing, good cross into the middle. Hi AJ, just followed the Twitch. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. I have this in play. I don't know if a lot of people actually read this intro. But you can go and support me on Twitch. I appreciate all that support. I need to make sure I don't knock this off because it's literally on the edge. Corner to Southampton. Into the middle. It's a good one. It's just about cleared by Tyrone Mings. Not that far though, as Ings had a shot on goal and it was deflected away. So the clearances even themselves haven't been that great. Here's Armstrong for Southampton. As Villa didn't properly clear their lines. Romeo flick header towards Diallo. Diallo flicks it over his head towards Armstrong. Armstrong out wide. James Ward-Prowse. Weird seeing I keep saying this, but it is weird seeing Ward-Prowse in a wide position, but his crossing is very good. Another ball into the middle. It's very high, and it's that high. It's sailed over Emi Martinez's goal, and it'll be a goal kick to Aston Villa. We've not had the ball. So I'm trying to figure out how Villa will play. And I have no idea because we've not had the ball in these 4 minutes. The only times we received the ball, we've just cleared it and they've got the ball back and recycled it. The chance from the corner it came to an opportunity for Southampton. Even though Mings got to it first, it bounced in front of Traore. He didn't get a clean touch to the ball, which allowed Ings to have a shot with the loose ball. Still wearing... Oh my god, stop. It is quite warm in my room and I'm not standing up. I'll put it that way. I'm not standing up. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Go away. I forgot about that. I want to live my life in peace. Unsubscribe. I'm not standing up. You guys are so mean. It's warm, man. You know how much heat comes from that heat lamp? I have a ring light, right, so you guys can see me, because my camera quality isn't the greatest anyway, but with good lighting makes any camera look fairly decent. So because of that, it's very hot in this room. I have a PC running. I have 2 monitors in front of me. It's very warm, right? That's it. End of discussion. Chance for Redmond. It's a good block from Mings. Every time I try and talk, there's an opportunity. Up the villains. Yes, my guy. Oh, it's a mistake from Barkley, and he's given away a free kick there, edge of the box, and it's James Ward-Prowse territory. It's a chance for James Ward-Prowse. I don't want this. I just realised I've had this headset on the whole time, and I have no sound coming through, other than because I actually have alerts removed for the stream because I get spammed a little bit. So I've had a headset on for no reason, but we moved. It looks good. It's like a nice background thing, I suppose. James Ward-Prowse free kick. He scored 2 free kicks against us. Shut up, George. 2 free kicks. He scored 9 free kicks in the Premier League. Juan Mata scored 8. Sigurdsson scored 7. And Robert Snodgrass scored 6. Former Aston Villa, Robert Snodgrass. This is prime Ward-Prowse position, man. This is... I can't watch this. I cannot watch this. This is horrific. We have the biggest wall going. Please have someone on the line. This is where it needs to happen, please. Ward-Prowse. It's hit the wall. It hit the wall. I'm celebrating that like a penalty save because of how good that man is at free kicks. And that was a very poor actually, a free kick for Southampton. Villa weren't allowed to take a throw in quickly. And Southampton, so the free kick was taken. It went like, hip high? Very poor for Ward-Prowse, especially. Trying to see who it hit in the wall. It hit Konsa's knee. He was below the hip. It hit his knee. And eventually we got a throw in. Oh, actually, okay, so Watkins, I think, is took the throw. He's got a yellow card for it. I think it's a Southampton throw-in that he's tried to take quickly. That was a bit cheeky from him. I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating that free kick block because that was good. Ward-Prowse has also been booked as well. He should have been booked with how poor that free kick was. Utter limbs. Grealish fuming with that. Yeah. So a foul. Okay, so a foul was given. So I think the throw-in. So I don't have audio. So this is all. That is this part anyway. I was guessing. I think the throw-in shouldn't have been given, but then there was a little bit of a bust-up, and Ward-Prowse was complaining, so he got a yellow for dissent, and then the yellow for Watkins was basically for cheating because it should have been a Southampton throw-in. That is what I think happened. The James Ward-Prowse went really into the ear of the referee there. Throw to Aston Villa by the corner flag for Southampton. Target to Jack Grealish. Grealish back to Barkley. Barkley, he's lost the throw in there. That's poor from Ross Barkley. The referee, I tell you what, this referee is very... He's like centre stage. So he waved away a foul in the first half, and he really waved it away. And then he's done a similar thing here. He's really been like the antagonist of this game. A lot of referees just like to sheeply give decisions. But this referee is really passionate in the decisions he gives. It's quite funny to watch. Thrown to Southampton by the halfway line. Flicked on by Redmond. Towards Walcott. It's not the quick. You know what? Walcott a couple of years ago might have got onto that, but he's not looked that fast today. I will say. He's looked a little bit sluggish. AJ, why have you got to... they're called Kappa, and obviously Kappa, if you say that in Twitch, means something different, which I find very funny. I will go buy some biker shorts, late Christmas present. Oh yeah, thank you. I shall wear them. I'll wear them on stream and plug you. How about that? Here's Bertrand for Southampton. We're trying to break through Villa. We've got quite a structured defence here, and Diallo has actually tried to find a through ball that's hit the corner flag and gone out for a Villa throw-in. Our structure was so good there. Ralph Hasselhout. I can't even say. His name is such a tongue twister. Ralph What is his... Okay, I'm doubting myself now because it doesn't sound right in my head. Ralph Hasenhüttl. So I did get it right. It just didn't sound right in my head. He looked a bit annoyed with the through ball there. What a weird name to say fast. It was your birthday on Tuesday. Oh, nice. When will your new super signing come on? Oh, Sanson. I don't know. You might not even play today. I'd say the usual 10 minutes to go Dean Smith sub. That likes to happen for some reason. Even we could be a goal down in the biggest game like this season, and he'd make subs in the 85th minute. Like the man doesn't really like the subs that much. I will say. Thoughts on Sanson? Very good signing. Very impressive signing. I think he's a big player. Played for Marseille. You know, he had a Champions League card. He played quite competitively for Marseille, one of the best teams in France. I think he's a big signing for us, for not that much money as well, in truth. And I think he could be a very creative player. I'm a bit disappointed we let Hurahan go, but I think he wanted to for full-time football, first-team football, whatever you want to call it, because he wasn't playing much for Villa. And Hurahan, you know, is not the youngest player now. I think he just wanted to really get back into first-team stuff. And Swansea are doing well, and he scored on his debut as well, Conor Hurahan. No, it was either his debut or his second game, but I know he's doing well. So, yeah, good luck to Conor. Hopefully, if he does come back from loan, he might get back into the team, who knows? But he's definitely got a wand of a left boot. I remember a goal he scored against West Brom. Every Villa fan will remember it. It was in the playoff semi-final at home. And he absolutely hammered a shot. First time, top left corner. One of the best outside the box shots I've ever seen. It was an absolute missile. And I lost my voice celebrating that goal. That was a nice memory to think back on. To be honest, I think Lingard's worth a look. I know he's been bad at United, but good for the Villa, I bet. You know what? I know it's a compilation video. I know what they're like. I know they show only the good stuff. But over the years, he has had some, scored some good goals. And he's had some good moments, but a lot of those moments have come like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I played fullback. And I couldn't play that for my life right now. So, 2 years is a long time. I was like at my peak physique 2 years ago, playing for like my sixth form. And like I'm nowhere near that now. So 2 years can be a long time, but he can recover his talent back, I suppose. He can really show everyone that he's still got it, but I don't know, man. My dad went to school with his... Oh, nice. Damn, that's pretty interesting to know. Okay. I wonder what it'd be like to actually go to school with a footballer or and stuff like that. I'm from a town where Mark Albrighton was from. I didn't go to his high school. I went to the high school nearest to him. But yeah, get stories like that. Anyway, it is a Villa throw-in that we do give away, and we actually give away a free kick as well. And now as playing, we've had 15 minutes of this second half, and it's been the very slowest second half start I think I've ever seen with Villa. Well, not ever seen, but this season especially. Villa have created nothing, and Southampton have created barely more than that. The only thing I can think of is that James Ward-Prowse free kick, but it didn't come to anything at all. I do not want to concede any more free kicks, please. Lord God, my heart can't take it, man. That James Ward-Prowse, I have nightmares over. His 2 free kicks against us at Villa Park has scared me. Traoré loses the battle against... so Bertrand Traoré lost the battle against Ryan Bertrand. Free kick to Villa's Watkins was fouled. This time, I think, by Bednarek. There'll be a free kick to Aston Villa. It's a nice through ball to Watkins. Yeah, it is a foul. He's complaining, but he's gone into the back of Watkins. If you don't win the ball, not good enough. Do write off Southampton because Burnley game you're in front. Oh, you say don't write off Southampton. Yeah, I know. I'm not, and we're playing worse. Free kick comes in. But what a chance for Watkins! I couldn't even catch my breath there. That was a very quick ball into the middle. It was offside anyway, so that would have been a. Okay, so you know what? We actually had 4 players offside there at least. No, 3. The Condas on. So we had 3 players offside. Very good line for Southampton. Barkley took the free kick. As Poor header from Watkins. He had a free header, bear in mind. Striker with a free header and he put it wide. Who's the best cam in the Premier League, in your opinion? Bruno. Bruno, hands down. Bruno is exceptional player. Through ball forward from Grealish to Watkins. Chance for Villa. Watkins cuts back in his right foot. Tries to play it towards Grealish. Dealt with by Romeu. And Romeu concedes a throw-in for Villa. That very nearly could have led to a big opportunity for Aston Villa. Target to take quickly towards Grealish. We have a nice little training ground throw-in there, which I'll talk about, which led to the first goal, because you can't be offside from a throw-in. So Grealish goes as close as he can to the byline, and we throw it to him, because he can't be offside from it. And they got caught out for the goal, and they nearly got caught out there, and Walcott is now down on the floor, holding his leg. Watkins is some sort of offside curse. He gets offside a lot, in truth. But when you're his style of play as a striker, you know, the advanced pressure striker, you will get offside a lot. He's quite fast, so he'll try and stick on the shoulder of the defender. So most strikers who play that way usually do get offside a lot. Yeah, I think he's hurt his knee. He's getting some treatment now, Walcott. I think that'll be a big blow for Southampton. He's a good player, there, Walcott. So yeah, I do think Bruno is the best cam in the Premier League. He's the best goalkeeper. Chat, who do you think is the best goalkeeper? I do have a green screen. My green screen's over there somewhere, but I do have a green screen. If you follow me on Twitch, in the description you'll see on the latest streams I have a proper green screen. Carl Darlow, good keeper, a lot of saves this season, but I think you could only really see how good a keeper is. I know I don't want to say that. I was going to say you don't really see how good a keeper is until you play for a big team, but then on the flip side of that, they get away with a lot of things because of the team they play for. I think right now Nick Pope is the best keeper. You should create an Aston Villa studio for your vids. I'm starting to create something, right? So I've got an Aston Villa, a framed picture of the 2010 squad up there. Got a Villa kit there. I've got like a red curtain, because that's like my bedroom. But this is technically my bedroom. You know, I've got follow me on Twitch. I could get some Villa stuff there, but I just wanted some stuff in the background. When I first seen Kappa, I thought it was a strip club logo. See, I'm building something very slowly, because at the start I didn't have any of that. So I'm slowly building something towards it. Oh yeah, so George is also a Newcastle fan. So yeah, you've met a friend here. You've met probably a fellow Bruce Out Brigade man. So yeah, in terms of a keeper, I think Nick Pope is the best keeper in the Premier League. Consistent. You know, he saves Burnley, arguably has kept Burnley up in the last couple of years. Very good commanding goalkeeper and deserves an England call-up. Darlow, very close to that in truth. I'd put Darlow top 5 easily. I'd put Emi Martinez in the top. Would I put him in the top 5? I think top 8. Arguably as well. Bednarek with another foul against Villa. A foul on what? He just kicked Watkins in the head there. I didn't notice that at first. It's not like a proper high boot, because Watkins stooped low to win the header there. But it is a foul, and it is a free kick to Villa. Mane, easily Mane. Sterling is a good player, but he's a bit of a tapping merchant in truth. Mane, I think, offers more. Good header down from target, chance for Jack Grealish. Grealish pulls it back. Oh, it could have bounced anywhere. It hits Romeu and goes out for a corner. Again, Villa create an opportunity out of nowhere. We took the free kick quite quickly. Target's header found Grealish, very poor defensively from Southampton. Grealish took on his man, pulls it back into the middle towards Traore, and it was Romeu there defending for Southampton. Probably their best defensive-minded player today. And it very nearly could have been 2-0 to Aston Villa if the pass was played just right. Corner to Villa. Grealish to take towards the near post, and it's flicked away. Edge of the box. Louise heads it back into the middle, and Romeu, that man again, is there to head the ball away. Villa still keep it with Traore. curls it back towards the middle, and it's easy for Armstrong. And that will be the end of the Villa attack. Southampton might even lead a counter-attack with Redmond past the halfway line for Southampton. Villa trying to get players back now. Redmond holds the ball up, lays it off toward Prowse. And Southampton made a sub. I forgot to mention this. So they made two. Obviously, Walcott went off because he was injured, and Chadams came on. Diallo's been replaced by Gineppo. I don't think Diallo played very well in truth. So Gineppo's come on. Diallo broke play down well, but his passing is very, very poor. It's still 1-0 to Aston Villa. I was trying to read my chat, sorry. I can't believe Bruce didn't want to sign Jethro back. It's Bruce. Expect the unexpected. Do you think Man United has a chance to win the league? I think they have more than a chance. This is probably the best opportunity you've had to win the league since Alex Ferguson. Am I wrong by saying that? You let me know. But I think it's a good opportunity. But if you lose to teams like Southampton, you don't deserve to win the league. In my honest truth. Who's the best, Wan-Bissaka or Trent? Trent, I think. Chance for Southampton. Chadams pulls it back edge of the... Oh, he pulled it back well. Southampton complaining again at the referee. So the referee stopped play as it was pulled back, and it was for a foul on Douglas Luiz in the box. These Southampton players do not like Lee Mason at all. I can tell you this now. The through ball was played. Chadams beat Cash, and that's soft. I'm a Villa fan. That is soft. It was for an Armstrong foul on Douglas Luiz. That is a very, very, very soft free kick for Villa. That is nothing in that. I would be aggrieved. That is one I will say, wow. That is an awful decision from Lee Mason, and Villa got away with that there. This is Premier League standard refereeing. He's gone in with his shoulder, and he doesn't even put a lot of contact. You could arguably say if you put more contact there, that's a shoulder barge, or whatever you want to call it, a shoulder challenge. But that was that's a woeful decision. Wow, we've had loads of questions come in. I'll get to them all. So yeah, I think Trent over Wan-Bissaka, both fantastic fullbacks, both improving very well. I'm gonna cry. The answer is Phil Parsley. You think Ozil was destined to leave? I think so. He was left out the squad. I think he was gonna leave. I don't think he was ever gonna get back into the team. Shame, because I think he was a very, very good player that was not utilised, and I think Arsenal needed him for the first half of the season. I think they'd be higher in the table with him, and if you're paying a lot of money, you might as well use him. Son, I think it's, you know what? Oh, I don't know. That is probably the hardest question I've been asked today. I think Son. And you can disagree. You can fully disagree if any of you want to. I know Tottenham guy, I'm going to guess Wayne. But I do think Son. Son is by far the best Asian player in the world. By far. He's both-footed. He's got a load of assists, load of goals. He combines well with Harry Kane. He's just world class through and through. It's a shame he hasn't won a trophy. Same with Kane, really. I don't know how Spurs haven't won a trophy with the squad that they've had over the years. Traore with the poor touch, and Southampton have a chance to Chatham. Surely 1-1. What a save, Emi Martinez! What a save! Douglas Luiz claiming that... Well, Martinez hurt his hand, actually, as well in that. And Cash is also down. So Douglas Luiz was complaining about why there wasn't an offside flag. Che Adams had a great chance to make it 1-1 on the 70th minute mark. It was a poor touch from Traore that gave the ball to Ings. Ings threw ball to Adams, who's onside by Tyrone Mings, and his shot. It was a great save from Martinez, and I think Che Adams has managed to accidentally stamp on Martinez's hand. He did! Oh, that's horrible. Oh. And the camera just panned to Southampton taking the corner, and it was headed away. Che Adams has stamped on Martinez's hand there. That is horrific. Oh my days. I don't want to think about it. Another through ball, long play towards... it was towards James Ward-Prowse. Couldn't think of the name. It'll be a corner to Southampton. This game is going very fast-paced now. I'm trying to get through the questions. Almiron or Barkley? I will say Almiron. I think Barkley, very good player, but is too inconsistent. Grealish. Oh, okay. I'm ignoring that. Oh, it's an awkward one for Emi Martinez, and it's well, it was put into the back of the net, but a foul has been given on Emi Martinez. Romeo has gone into him there. Yeah, the ball went up into the air, and Romeo has gone in. Again, a little bit soft. Again, a little bit soft. And I know keepers are protected well these days, but I don't know. I think we've got away with a couple today. It's a great save. I'm just seeing the replay on the Chadham's chance. What a save that was. 1-on-1 with Emi Martinez. A great strong hand. It's an outside of the boot shot as well, which is very awkward to save. And then decisions have definitely gone our way today. I'm not going to turn around and say otherwise. But it was against Southampton that we deserved more than what we got, and we lost. Southampton, I think, on the day had 4 shots on target and scored 4 goals. Gineppo for Southampton. Great tackle from Matt Target. Corner, Southampton. McGinn better than Shelby, I think. Grealish was all the top 100 rated players in FIFA. Grealish should be in the top 100 rated players. 100%. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think chances are Messi moving to Man City? I think a 4. 3 or a 4 now. I don't think he'll want to leave. And if he does, he'll probably go to PSG. You know, the only reason he wanted to go is because of the president, and he left now. Corner, James Ward-Prowse to take, and it's a very poor one. Headed away. And McGinn should get that first. He does. He flicks it over one man, and he's beaten another to it. Chance for Villa! No! A foul was given against McGinn as he was through on goal. Big decision from Lee Mason there. Well, massive controversy here. I hit his hand. It hit his... Gineppo's heads it onto the hand of John McGinn, and then McGinn muscles him out the way. And a handball was given. It's horrific. The camera is panned to Redmond now at the right wing for Southampton. Pulls it back. Ward-Prowse's cross. It's deflected off the knee of Konza. Villa carry it away with Grealish. Counter-attack for Villa. Grealish has Barkley on the left wing. Grealish goes to Watkins on the right wing. Watkins in the box. Watkins goes down under the tackle of Romeo. And that will be the end. Romeo probably man of the match today. Although he's given the ball away with a poor pass and Watkins intercepted it. McGinn back to Douglas Luiz. Traore 1-2 with Luiz. Southampton have got all their players back. Villa not really pushed too many players forward. Cash is there on the overlap with Traore. Traore, he's lost the ball. That's poor. And that will be the end of the Villa attack. Southampton can counter. And I can hardly catch my breath as Southampton desperately trying to put Villa under the cosh here. Lovely switch ball to Gineppo on this right wing. It is Gineppo, I think. Yeah, it is. Making sure. Gineppo against Watkins helping to defend. Into the middle to Redmond. Redmond, edge of the box, shot! And it's wide of the post. And it's a good opportunity for Armstrong, and he stabbed it wide. There's been so much action in this game the last few minutes. It has literally been end to end. From a game that started very boring and very just flat in truth, has had a lot of chances recently. Yeah, so I was going to say, Romeo, I don't think fouled Martinez much in the goal that was ruled out there. I don't think so. And I'm a Villa fan. And I don't think that was a foul on... So Luiz apparently was fouled by Chadhams. I also don't agree with that either. Mark Goldbridge, it's always please Southampton. Southampton will hate us after this game if we win. Ball forward towards Watkins. Chance for Villa. Watkins to Traore. Edge of the box. Traore! Oh! It's just past the post. He's gone for the bottom corner. And it has just... Oh, his offside's been given anyway. But I didn't see that till now. But what a chance. It was Ollie Watkins offside for Villa. And obviously it wouldn't have counted anyway. But it was just put wide by Bertrand Traore. Great chance for Villa. But it wouldn't have counted anyway, like I said. Looks like you're playing a racing game. It is so damn end-to-end. Southampton are a very good counter-attacking team. But Villa have a lot of pace in our front line. With Grealish, with Watkins, Traore. Carry a lot of attacking pace. Chance for Bertrand on the overlap for Southampton. The left wings, where they're mainly going when they're creating these opportunities, all down this left. It's a poor pass from Bertrand, but Romeo does very well to recover it. Ward-Prowse to Southampton. Finds a pass to Danny Ings, edge of the box. Ings curls it, and it's a simple save for Emi Martinez. It's more of a stat pad shot because it's never going to go in. He scored a similar goal against Villa at Villa Park, but that one didn't have enough whip on it. And it's very easy and comfortable for Emi Martinez to hold. Ruben Loftus-Cheek arrested. Again, I have not heard about that. If anyone can verify that. My favourite streamer, I appreciate that very much. I do appreciate it. And I've got I've fully edited my Part 2 Weekend League with Aston Villa. A risky fruit ball back to Emi Martinez. And Danny Ings very nearly got there first. This game, man, is really giving me anxiety. Yeah, I've got the as I was saying, I got the Part 2 of the Villa Weekend League video, which will be published tomorrow. So make sure you give that a watch because that was quite fun to record, but I think it hurt me mentally. Got to appreciate Adama Traore's tracking back. I won't appreciate the fact that Traore has yet to have a goal contribution in 20 games. My man is just the Hulk version of Dan James. Cash carries the ball out but loses it. Chadams back to Romeo. My 100% man of the match today. Redmond loses the ball to McGinn. Romeo gets it back and then miscues a pass out wide. Two times I've mentioned how well Romeo was played, and both those times he gives the ball away. When am I next streaming on Twitch? So today is Saturday, so I'll be streaming on Twitch tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow from 8:30. So yeah, I do the football stuff on YouTube because I find it more fun to do it here. Target clears long for Villa, and I do all my Villa stuff is on YouTube, and you know more people have YouTube than Twitch. Thrown to Aston Villa, just inside Villa's half. Adama played well. He looks well with Grealish and Watkins. You mean it's Bertrand Traore, not Adama Traore? Through ball forward to Ollie Watkins on the left wing. Watkins pulls it back to Ross Barkley. Barkley in a shooting opportunity. Too many Southampton players crowd him out, so he has to go back to McGinn. McGinn to Grealish on that left wing. He cuts in the box. His pass is deflected. Watkins sliding in, and he's lost the ball, and Southampton will counter-attack. And Villa don't have many players back. Through ball played towards Danny Ings, and an offside flag has come up here. Ings is still going, and it's a great tackle from Konza. Danny Ings didn't see the offside flag, but you play to the whistle. So that's good because we saw this opportunity. Yeah, he was easily offside, so it would have been ruled out. But we saw against Man City West Brom a few days ago where the West Brom players stopped playing because an offside flag came up, and then the goal was given because he was actually onside. So you play to that whistle because you know VAR can turn everything. Okay, you're a troll. I'm not dignifying that with a response. I didn't know Adama Traore. No, that's me dignifying it with a response. I'm not doing that. Emi Martinez will take the goal kick. Well, free kick, whatever you want to call it for Villa. It's close to the goal. 10 minutes to go, still 1-0 to Villa. And like I said, by the way, at half-time and past half-time, Villa do not like to make subs. And here we are, 10 minutes to go, 1-0 up in a very end-to-end game. And we're not making subs. Where are the subs, man? Are we waiting to go 1-1 again? Are we waiting to give the game away? McGinn for Villa. And he's lost the ball here to Che Adams. And McGinn's he's on the floor here. He's a bit hurt. Southampton have no... Well, he's gone back up now, but he had no intent to... Yeah, Southampton had no intent to put the ball out of play there, but McGinn is definitely hurt. Ball's play back to McCarthy. So, Mr. Bike Shorts, I have to go if you want to make my day, and everyone else. I'm not showing the damn shorts. What the hell? I'm not showing the shorts. I'll show the shorts for a super chat. I'm not doing anything else. Right? My dignity is worth a super chat, I suppose. I'm not doing it. Gineppo. He fouls. Oh no, he does foul. Yeah, Douglas Luiz. Fam, I need to get some insanely long shorts. For God's sake, I'm a United fan, but I still watch it. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I might do other football content not related to Villa. I've been thinking about that for a while. Gineppo and the corner is conceded. Wait, no, goal kick. I thought that was a corner, and Gineppo complained about it, and I would too, because I thought that hit target last. I'm not. Oh my God! Stop! Oh my Lord! I'm watching a game of football, man. I'm not standing up. I stood up at the time, right, against Burnley because we conceded a goal, and I was a bit disgusted. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Anyway. Dear Lord. Stop. Oh my God. My chat. Guys. Oh. I hate you all. I hate you all. Luiz loses the... Well, it doesn't get the cleanest of connections, but actually it ends up working out. Villa do end up getting a throw-in from it. I find it funny. In football, you can accidentally do one thing, and you can miss hit a shot and it goes in. And it's the same type of thing. You can miss kick a ball like you did there, and we can still get an opportunity from it. Another throw-in taken long towards Barkley, and you give it back to the target, and then target's pass is poor. Romeo clears it long, but only as far as McGinn. McGinn to target again. Target towards Grealish. He looked offside to me. Grealish, lovely bit of dribbling play. Grealish back to Traore. Traore slips as he shoots, but it's a shot on target, I suppose. Like I said, I'll stand up for a super chat. See, that will stop you guys. Because no one will do that. Great ball back to Traore. It's a shame he just loses footing. 7 minutes to go at St Mary's. No Villa sub yet. Still no Villa sub. John McGinn went down looking hurt, and still no Villa sub. What can I say? It's so dumb, man. Dean Smith, let him concede to... Oh my God. Start wishing a goal. You lot of trolls. Your favourite Premier League player, not a Villa player. Chance for Southampton, I have to cut myself short. Redmond puts it over with a great opportunity there. I'm trying to read my chat, and suddenly I see Southampton in the box with an opportunity. Nathan Redmond probably should make that 1-1, realistically. Romeo found Bertrand with an outside, and Bertrand with like an outsider foot flick found Danny Ings, pulled it back into the middle, and it was Nathan Redmond's shot, and he put it over. It's not far over, but he should hit the target there. Corner comes in, header, great save, Adams blocked, Ings off the line again. How has that stayed out? Oh my days. Southampton had another cross come in, headed away, Villa to counter-attack, volley Watkins. Southampton have one player back, and he makes the tackle. Grealish gets the ball back, and he's fouled for Villa, and it will be a free kick in the Southampton half, close to their box. I need to see this again. What a save. The corner come in, I think it was Bednarek with the header. Fantastic save, Martinez. Fell to Che Adams. It was blocked by Cash, and I think Cash blocked the other rebound by Danny Ings. 3 goal line clearances of Villa. No, the first one hit McGinn, and the second one hit Cash. 3 big opportunities for Southampton. All of them have been kept out. And Ralph Hasselhout, I can't say the name. Just gonna call him Ralph. He's very agitated on the wing, on the bench. Oh my God, my brain has fried. Ralph, I've looked at this name 100 times. Ralph Hasenhüttl. Ralph Hasenhüttl. Who's my favourite Premier League player? Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne is world class. Imagine the introductions in the tunnel before this game. Danny Ings and Tyron Mings. Ings. And Bertrand Traore and Ryan Bertrand. Fam, you know how confusing it's been to try and talk fast when you got Bertrand Traore and Ryan Bertrand playing on, like, literally against each other on the same wing. It is very annoying. Traore to take the free kick for Villa. It's going to go... Oh, it nearly went all the way to the back post where Ezri Konsa was there. But a sliding intervention denied it. And I didn't see who it was. It's through a crowd of players. Very well defended. Grealish with a flick was passed to Barkley. And Barkley's given a foul away. With 4 minutes to play, still 1-0 to Aston Villa. With no subs still, guys. No Villa subs. No, I'm surprised even Sanson hasn't come on. What are we waiting for? Emi Martinez has pretty much kept us in this game with the saves. Favourite Newcastle player, Saint-Maximin. That's an obvious one, I think. Him or Almiron, but Saint-Maximin. I can't see it being other than... I don't think anyone would say anyone other than him, in truth. Lascelles possibly defensively. But yeah. Bloody Dean Smith, I told you to let Southampton score. Complain to Emi Martinez, who made the wonderful save. Is Redmond for Southampton. 3 minutes to go. It's been all them pretty much the last 10 minutes. Villa have not created virtually anything in the second half. Switch to play towards Armstrong. Great commanding header away from target. Gineppo's cross. It's a good one, but it's not good enough. Emi Martinez will hold and will land on the ball. I think he was going to bowl it out, but possibly one of the defenders told him to just stop. Very well defended. Lascelles injured again. Sad champ. He's a very good defender. Very, very good defender. These damn questions. Emi Martinez went long. Barkley flicked it on to Watkins and then nearly got the ball back. Ward-Prowse defending, heads it back to McCarthy. Good defending from the makeshift fullback. And he gets the ball bowled to him. Clears it long towards the halfway line. Target clears the ball away. Finds a pass in it. I don't know if he meant to do that, but that was brilliant from Target. Grealish for Villa. Grealish finds Watkins on that left wing. Back to Grealish. 2 minutes to go here. Grealish, 1-2. Watkins gets it back. He's by the corner flag. Grealish cuts inside, goes down. Watkins. We're going to take the free... Wait, the free kick? Yeah. It was Gineppo fouling Jack Grealish. He got to the byline, cuts inside, and it's close to the box, you know. He's gone down a little soft, Grealish, but it is a free kick to Villa. There is going to be 4... Oh, man, I don't... Yeah, there will be. There will be, sickeningly, there will be. Another sub for Southampton. Romeo, who's been their best player, is coming off, and a player I need to make sure I pronounce properly. It is Jankovic coming on for Southampton. I may have butchered the name. A minute to go, plus injury time. Villa have a free kick, and it's the closest to the both. Pretty much not only the corner line, but the penalty box line as well. It's a very awkward position. Take it short. Barkley, on his right boot, Barkley curls it over. Looking for that far top corner. And he put too much whip on it and curled it over the bar. I didn't think to take it short, but it's a good idea from Bertrand Traore. Laid it off to Barkley, but he got nowhere near the target. But it's still Barkley's goal that is the difference between Villa and Southampton. What is Grealish's actual position? Technically left wing, but he's played cam, he's played centre mid, he's played left wing. I think he had a game or two at right wing. This man doesn't have a set position. He's more of a fluid footballer. Goes across the middle, goes on the right wing to help. He's like a free roam. He's 100% like a free roam. How you doing, Void? What's good? I joined his score. It was Ross Barkley header planted into the far corner. 6 minutes of added time have been shown. 6 minutes of Villa defending. I'm going to throw up. Ward-Prowse edge of the box for Southampton. Lays it off back to Stevens there for Southampton. They've gone on the left wing. Cash puts Redmond under pressure. He's had to go backwards. He'll find Bednarek. He's defended well for Southampton today, and he nearly got an equalising goal, to be quite fair. Here's a substitute who is fouled by Ollie Watkins, and it'll be a free kick where they're going to put players forward. Jankovic won it for Southampton. They're going to take it short, though, rather than get players forward. Nathan Redmond. Redmond cuts in on his right boot. Cross towards the far post. Headed away from target, but it's only as far as Gineppo. He's in the box. He's round target. Gineppo's cross deflected off Mings. And it's going to be put over the bar. And it will be a goal kick to Aston Villa. Very tense stuff. Target won his header well, but it wasn't the furthest of header. And then he didn't want to trip Gineppo over. So he let Gineppo go around him. That was poor defensively. But then Tyrone Mings with a very commanding tackle. And then Gineppo just smashed it over the bar under pressure from Mings. Very good defensively from Villa there. But very close. Still no Villa subs, man. Why is this a thing? Why? Dean, make subs. Bring on Elmo, for the love of God. We need something. I am so nervous, man. This is horrific. Barkley for Villa. Watkins. On the halfway line, McGinn takes it over. Grealish on the left wing. McGinn above him now. Back to Grealish, and Grealish is surely fouled there. Referee doesn't think so. Armstrong for Southampton. And it will be a throw-in as he won it off Matt Target coming forward to press him. Sub on AJ. We need subs, man. The players, I know they want to play. I know they want to play. I do not want to bring on Keenan Davis. Thank you very much. Can I see the? Can I see them? Seeing as I'm a Burnley fan and I'm watching. Oh dear. Oh, what a pass from Adams. But Ings doesn't have the cleanest touch. Ings back to Redmond in the box here. Again, their passing, Southampton, is insane sometimes. Redmond doesn't get a clean flick. And Villa clear their lines. Only as far as Ward-Prowse for Southampton. Just 3.5 minutes to go. Redmond to Bertrand coming forward. Is Chadams. Shot! Great save, Emi Martinez! And it's in. It's in. It's Danny Ings. Oh, it's been ruled out, I think. It's been ruled out. It's been ruled out for offside. It's not going to be a goal. As long as VAR will confirm that, it will be ruled out as Danny Ings holds his head in his hand. Well, this came out of nowhere. So Chadams is back to goal. I thought he was fouled, to be fair. Oh, VAR will rule that in. That will be... That is tight. It's the... It's the arse. It's the arse of Matty Cash that might have kept Danny Ings onside. No, he's going to be off. That's his shoulder. It's offside. That's offside. That is literally this. It is this much offside, but it is. If my man had a thicker batty... What a weird way. If he... if he's... I think he's offside. I think it is. I think it's his shoulder. It's offside! Yes! Yes! It's offside! It will not be a goal for Southampton. It will be a free kick to Aston Villa with 2 minutes of injury time to go. And if Matty Cash's batty was as thick as his missus, this would be a 1-1 game. This game would be 1-1. What is going on? This game has been utter madness. It was this much off. Louise. That is unbelievable, guys. If you're not watching this game, just wait, because you will see that. That will be on Twitter for sure. It was literally the shoulder of Danny Ings, yeah. It was the shoulder of Danny Ings against the arse of Matty Cash. That is unbelievable. We have got away with so many things today. And we have a minute to go. Now, it was offside. It's close, but it was offside. Another flick forward. Redmond might get there above Mings. He doesn't. 40 seconds to go. Finally, VAR. We're making subs with 30 seconds to go. Finally. Yay. 30 seconds to go. We bring on Nakamba for Barkley. Finally. Yeah. Not like we've been waiting for the last 20 minutes. Nakamba coming on, which means Sanson will not come on for his debut. It wasn't on. I don't think it was onside. The camera won't even touch the ball. I don't think. Throw-in comes in. Konza heads away. This has to be the last action of the game. It's gone past 6 minutes. The referee hasn't blown for full time yet. Throw-in's taken towards Che Adams, who flicks it on. Smashed into the middle by Redmond. It's gone out for a goal kick. That should surely mean full time. That should surely mean full time. Because we're 20 seconds over the 6 minutes of that added time that was shown. But obviously the offside added a few onto that. I really like Villa, but I think Southampton deserve. They deserve something from this game. 100%. 100,000%. This, I have so much to talk about. I'm 20. Taken from Martinez, and that is he still not blown. Villa have a chance, so McGinn to Jack Grealish. This actually be a chance for another. Oh, he's gonna run the ball into the corner. Yeah, he didn't want to attack that. He had a chance to be fair. But he's going to hold the ball up into the corner. Finds John McGinn. McGinn back towards that corner again. Another throw into Aston Villa. A minute extra has been played on. We're in the 97th minute now. The 97th minute. And it is still 1-0. And Lee Mason refuses to blow for full time. It was offside. It's the smallest of margins. It is insanely small. Grealish back to McGinn on the throw-in. McGinn plays it back to Jack Grealish! And that is a win for Aston Villa by the smallest of margins. It is a win. Oh my days. Wow. We have been through a lot today. We have been through a lot. Okay, so just to recap. So, Southampton will argue they should have had a penalty in the first half, as it hits Matty Cash's knee and bounces onto his hand, and he could have been given, but it wasn't, right? And that's up to you lot to discuss. Nathan Redmond is complaining at the officials. Then they've had many free kicks go against them. We took the goal. We had a 1-0 lead against a run of play. Only a second shot on target in the game went in with a Ross Barkley header, perfectly planted into the bottom corner. Okay, what's the next bit controversial thing? Southampton had a header tipped off the line by Martinez, and so on the rebound to that, it was blocked by a sliding John McGinn, and then blocked by Matty Cash on the line. And then the biggest controversy was the goal that didn't count. So it was Che Adams, I believe, that laid it off to... So it was Che Adams who found Danny Ings. And Danny Ings had a shot. Was it saved and he got the rebound? I can't remember if he scored directly or if it was a... Yes, so it was Che Adams who's got the rebound. So yeah, Ings had these initial shots saved and it fell to Che Adams who bundled it in, I believe. I haven't seen the replay since the absolute funny offside. That was banter, I will say. That makes up for so many Villa games that we've been robbed. We did not deserve this win today. I'ma just straight say it. We didn't deserve the win. We didn't play that well. But we did what Burnley did to us, right? We've done to Southampton. And then I hope Southampton do that to the next team so they pass it on. So that was funny. The goal was offside by the smallest of margins. It was literally Danny Ings' shoulder versus Matty Cash's arse. And it was this much in it. It was this much in it, man. Really enjoyed. I've just subscribed. Thank you for the sub, Paul Hubday. And if any of you haven't already subbed, it would mean a lot to me if you do sub to the channel. If you've already done that, please follow me on Twitch. I stream so much on Twitch, man, and it gets such little recognition. But this has been amazing. Hope you get more views very soon. I had a lot for the Burnley game, but I just want to have fun with you guys. That's all I want to do. And that offside decision, man. Oh my days! I just seen a snippet of it. That's so funny. So AJS is my initials, right? And I used to stream on Mixer, which is Aegis Gaming. So I did a lot of gaming, and I stream on Twitch, and I do a lot of Villa stuff. But I've only done Villa stuff in the last like 3 months. Because I've been a Villa fan all my life, but I wanted to actually produce Villa content, and like my Villa Liverpool video did very well, which most people know me off anyway. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy that. I'm very happy. My grin on my face is massive right now. I thank you guys for being here. You guys have been fantastic, and I will be live for the West Ham game. I know I did see some West Ham fans. Early on in the stream, so I will be live for that, and all over the roller coaster again in the next few days. We've had so many games recently, man, so I have to catch my breath up back for that one. Just before we go, we have actually moved up to 8th in the league, above Arsenal and above Chelsea, with a game in hand over Chelsea and 2 in hand over Arsenal. So that was absolutely massive. You came in late. I saw you come in late. I appreciate your support. Man of the match, I would give to Romeo. I thought it was fantastic for Southampton. I don't think any Villa player really deserved it, other than possibly Emi Martinez. I thought he was exceptional today. I'm not standing up. Go away. Thank you guys so much for watching. It does mean a lot to me. If you could like the video as well, feel free, because it's free to do it. Just one little click. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the West Ham game.